So we have like 3 episodes left of NewsRadio for season 1. So I think we're going to just kind of knock them out and then see if there's interest for me to continue on with season 2. This next one that we will be watching, it's episode 5. It's called Big Day. So we're going to see what they kind of get into. And this one also came out in April of 95 as well. So let's get on into Big Day with NewsRadio.
Morning, boss man.
Hey, morning, Joe.
First off, we see Joe Rogan.
What?
Stoked. It's a slang expression. It means excited.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. But stoked about what?
Tomorrow. It's a big day.
Yeah, but
big day.
Tomorrow's a big day.
Yeah, so I hear.
You nervous?
Well, actually, I'm not sure what's so big about the.
I get so nervous before the big day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what's so big about the?
No, I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me too nervous.
I wonder what's up.
Oh, thank you, Beth. Now, Beth, what day is tomorrow?
April 19th.
And what's so special about that?
That's a big day, Dave.
Goodness.
Yeah, but
This came out April 18th. Okay.
Morning, Chief.
Morning, Bill. Big day tomorrow, huh?
What's so big about it?
You know, it's tomorrow. You know, it's the big day tomorrow. The the big day. You know, April 19th. Big.
You're gonna have to give me a little more to go on here.
Well, actually, Bill, I have no idea.
Just literally saying the same word over and over again.
Hey, you're right. Tomorrow is the big day. Thanks for reminding me.
Sorry.
Give up?
Yep.
Tomorrow, April 19th, is the day Jimmy gives us all our annual bonuses.
Oh, yeah.
Bonuses.
that is a big day.
Yes, it is. That's the kind of thing the news director ought to know about, Dave.
Yeah, well, I'm learning these things as I go along.
Well, you've already been here for 2
Oh,
months.
thank you for your patience.
Anytime.
Ooh, I wonder if there's tension with that relationship. Remember last episode, she was so worried about Joe Rogan finding out or knowing that those two were in a relationship, and it ended up him going to a movie with some flamboyant guy, his words. And so it was like this mix up. He thought she saw him there with some dude, and he didn't want to come off as gay. Again, his words. And so no one knows they're in a relationship yet that I know of. I bet someone has their suspicions.
Big day tomorrow, huh?
What's so big about it?
You know, April 19th, the day Mr. James gives out the bonuses.
Oh, you don't say.
Who's that
Mr.
guy?
James?
He doesn't even know who James is.
You don't work here, do you?
Only when the copy machine breaks down.
There we go.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
I certainly did.
He just wait. So he doesn't even know who's working under him. Been there for 2 months. News director. Step up your game, buddy. Yeah, I skipped this last time, huh? We don't need to see who's in it. By this time, we know.
And then you just click on open file.
Unless you like that song. I don't know, you like that little jazz pop? I know that's not a genre.
Select a name. And voila.
Is that computer?
Well, that really is something.
So the custodian or janitor is showing the news director how to use his computer. That's new. Unless they're like, just playing like Minesweep or something like Pac-Man. I bet that's what they're doing.
Yeah. And if you get a fax modem, you can download these directly into your own computer.
Yeah, well, thanks, Joe. But, I've never really been much of an aficionado on computer pornography.
Oh, they're doing that at work? He's a wild news director. Wild.
Me neither, man. It's the technology that fascinates me.
Joe, if I click on this button, can I erase this
He's never
file?
changed.
No, if you click on that one, that makes your legs move. I'll just run a systems diagnostics on that.
How innocent of me to think they're playing some video game when they're actually doing adult male things.
Later.
Yeah, course I don't, but thanks.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Okay,
Oh,
no
can I ask you a
tension.
favor?
Yes, personal or professional?
Well, both.
Okay.
Would you mind not wearing my jacket when you go to get the paper in the morning?
How is that professional, Dave?
Well, it's just that, your perfume sort of gets into the fabric, and then, I walk around smelling like you all day, and I think it might make people suspicious.
Wait, no, let me see.
Can you smell it? Can you smell it?
First up, you know what? I knew she was going to be the first one to find out about them. I knew it. I called it in my head. I should have told you, I guess.
Beth, do you ever knock?
Nope, and neither does Mr. James, who happens to be right behind me.
Oh, how are we?
You got a little lipstick right there. Right?
Yeah.
Bra strap showing, just kidding. Morning, Mr. James.
Morning, Beth.
Now, someone told me we're only 3 minutes into this one. You know what? Not bad. But someone told me, or I read somewhere, that the chick from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I believe, with Andy Samberg, Peralta, no, not Peralta, no, the secretary lady, oh, I should know her name, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. She took inspiration from that Kathy Griffin looking chick. Maybe I remember that. I remember that. And so far, from what I've seen of her, I don't see it.
Morning, Jimmy.
Nice perfume.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why would you say that?
Sweet girl, isn't she?
Yes, she certainly is.
Got a thing for her?
No, of course not.
Good. Don't dip your pen in company ink. That's what I always say.
Too late.
Yes, sir.
Don't punch the clock with the time card in your pants. You know what I'm saying?
I said I heard you, sir.
You know you can get these in color nowadays.
So it's still there.
So, big day, huh?
Exactly.
The head boss doesn't even care. Tighten up your shit, man.
Big day. You stoked?
Yeah, I suppose so, sir. And you?
Me, I'm miserable, Dave. Yeah, figuring out the annual bonuses is pure hell.
Oh, why?
Well, you got to take a living, breathing human being and put a dollar value on his head. It's a devil's work, Dave. It's bad hoodoo.
Fair enough.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, it used to be the hardest part of my job.
Oh, what changed it?
I made it the hardest part of your job.
When did that happen?
Just now.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Jimmy. Oh, hello, Bill. You know, Dave,
Look at her. Look at her. Did you see her? She just like stared just in there. Wasn't it last episode? I think it was. Or the episode Smoking, the episode before that. But his girlfriend, Dave's girlfriend, was leaving the room and it looked like her head was just like right here. Like she was just like kneeling down trying to look through the curtain of the window or the door. And then so she just sits right there. Odd.
Lisa's perfume really lingers, doesn't it?
Because it's in.
You know what I actually think that is? I think that's the stuff they use to clean the carpet in here. Yeah.
Jimmy, can I borrow Dave for a second? Oh, sure. You don't need me the next...
I bet this is the episode that people start finding out. You think they find out in season 1? It could be a possibility, just to ruin that kind of storyline so soon. This is like the 5th episode. I think it's kind of early. But I mean, like, how long can you drag it out? How long can you, like, hide something like that? Especially when they're doing such bold things at work with the secretary with no boundaries. I think that's what she does or is.
45 seconds, you know where I'll be.
In the,
Yeah, in the can, Dave.
Yeah. All right.
Don't like the sound of that.
I have a few questions for you, Chief.
Okay.
Whose desk is this?
Yours, Bill.
Right, and whose stapler is this?
Look, Bill.
Humor me, whose stapler is this?
Yours?
And this tape roll?
Yours, Bill.
Look at her. What is she doing? God, you can't see her. And I don't want to back up, but she's right here on the other side of this pillar. And she's just like looking, like watching them. Is that what she is? She's the office gossiper? Getting paid for that?
Why?
Dave,
You might see her.
now, whose cup of coffee is this?
Yours?
That's where you're wrong. That is not my cup of coffee, nor is this my whatever the hell this is.
Where'd she go?
Well, look, Bill, I didn't put him there.
I'm not accusing you. But recently, my desk has become a public dumping ground for half-eaten food.
Well, look, Bill, you're hardly ever at your desk. It's in a high-traffic area. Now, I would assume this was a mistake.
Yeah, that is a weirdly positioned desk.
So why don't you just throw it out and forget about it?
And what am I supposed to do the next time I find a cup of that and one of those on my desk?
Throw them out and forget about it.
And the next time?
Throw them out and forget about
I
it.
think I've made my point.
You know,
He is being kind of childish. Like, just throw it away. Somebody puts stuff on your desk. Just get it out of here. But I do get his side because it. Well, no, I don't really get his side. But his desk is weirdly in a weird spot. But that newsroom is kind of weird how it's all like set up.
no, Bill, you're being paranoid and annoying.
Am I? Am I? It's like
What
some
is-
cruel magic trick.
Your office, please. There's a few guidelines I'd like you to follow for these bonuses.
Oh, sure, sir.
Oh, here we go.
There you are. Here you go.
Ah, thanks. Tessio Brothers Incorporated?
Yeah, it's just a little company I do business with.
Oh, what do they do?
They make pens. Anyway, Dave, I'd like to give everyone a bonus of $400,
$400. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard.
except for one person who gets a bonus of $3,000.
Who do you think that is? $3,000? Wow, everybody else gets only merely 400? That's bizarre. I bet it's Phil's character. Oh, what is his name? Bill? Or do they call him Phil in here? I noticed a lot of them use their first name. Like Dave Foley uses his real name. They call him David or Dave. And then Joe Rogan, they call him Joe. So I don't know. Are they calling him Bill? Or is it Phil? I have no idea. But I bet it is going to him. Because I think he's like the top reporter? Maybe. We'll see.
3,000.
Yeah, 3 fat Louis, or as I call it, the big bonus. It's a great motivator, Dave.
Yeah, you're very generous, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I'd also like to give one person a bonus of $0.
I bet that one's going to the secretary lady. Because she does 0. Besides, like, lurking behind pillars and creeping low beside doors. That's what she does. She's a creeper.
0?
Yeah, $0, or as I call it, the shaft. It's an even better motivator, Dave.
Oh, well, you know, sir, the standard bonus of $400, I think that's great. I think that's terrific. But, you know, the big bonus and the shaft. Now, I think that's just going to generate an atmosphere of paranoia and fear in the office.
Yeah, but you don't tell them. Like, you don't make an announcement and go to, like, the next meeting and be like, all right, here's the bonuses. You get 3,000, you get 400, you get 400, and you get the shaft. Like, just don't do that. Like, I know that a lot of companies make the policy of like, don't talk to your coworkers about your pay, which is stupid. Like, I never understood that policy. I think it is stupid. I always talk to my coworkers about our salary, and we'd always get pissed off at each other. That's probably why they make a policy about it, so there's no like fights and firings and quittings. Let's see how this weak Dave handles this situation.
I see.
So, you figure out who gets what. I'll deliver the news. Tell you what, don't mention who's making the decision. I don't want anyone to get ticked off at you.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
So, if no one's going to miss me for the next 2 minutes, I'll be,
In the can.
What?
In the can?
No, I got to make a phone call.
So he just gets to choose who gets what? I thought this James character was going to tell him who to give the 3,000 to, who to give the 400 to, and who to give the shaft to. I didn't know he was going to be like, all right, here's the numbers, now hand them out. Which is why it's probably a good idea not to sleep with your employees, because I think that if you were like a good boss or a good news director, I think it would be pretty easy to distribute those bonuses in the right way. It should and could be easy to like easily distribute those bonuses in like an ethical, correct manner. I want to say ethical, but well, yeah, because you're not supposed to be sleeping with your employees because I don't know, favoritism. Who knows? He might give his girlfriend the 3,000 when she's probably not like the most hardworking, the one that puts in the most hours, the one that's out there getting the stories, the one out there that's always on air telling the stories. And I see Phil, the Phil character, always in there and doing that. But Andy Dick did go in a dark, creepy tunnel one time, though. And then obviously look at like who does nothing. Who's the office creep? They obviously get the shaft, and we all know who that is. The Kathy Griffin looking lady. And then the 400s, those are the rest of the mediocre employees. After saying all that, I would probably be like a pretty heartless news director or a boss that was in this situation, because I would just look at numbers. Like, obviously, go with the facts. What's the truth? Who's working the hardest? Give him the better pay. Who's creeping around pillars? They get absolutely nothing. Maybe take the hint and leave the office altogether. And then everyone that's just doing their job gets the basic normal $400 amount. Okay, we've spent way too long on this for an imaginary scenario in a TV sitcom of all things.
I'm sorry. I'll leave you to that.
Do that.
Oh, we haven't seen much of Andy in this episode. Yeah, just the first part when he's like, "Oh, I'm too nervous to talk about the big day." These guys have been around the block a couple times. Dave is the new guy, so everybody else knows how the bonuses work. Somebody gets the big one, everybody else gets the mediocre ones, and then somebody gets the shaft. So they're going to try whatever they can to be getting the big pay, the big day. That was dumb.
Did Mr. James drop any hints about who's getting the shaft this year?
No,
See,
Max,
they
I
know.
don't think that's been figured out yet.
Okay, well, it better not be me, I'll tell you that.
Ooh, is Andy threatening? Andy Dick threatening? Look at little old Dave. Look at him. Even he's asking. Look at that face. He's like, you threatening me, boy? Nah, Dave's weak.
Take it you've gotten the shaft before.
3 times, David. I've been working here for 3 years, and I have been...
so he's never gotten the bonus. That poor guy. You know what? I'm starting to feel like Phil for Andy. Been there 3 years, going in a creepy dark tunnel with a creepy laugh at the end. It's just getting the shaft every year. Okay. I might join the Andy Dix Club. That poor guy.
been thrice shafted. It does not feel good, my friend.
Well, I can imagine.
Hang on. Yeah, no, hang on. No, I think the reception's much better out here.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there you go. Okay, no, say something. Uh-huh. That's better. That's better. That's better. Yeah, that's clear. It's almost. That is perfectly clear. Yeah, that's great. I gotta go.
David, can I clear my live spots with you? I've got so many of them today. Hi, Mr. James.
Matthew, we cleared those yesterday.
I'm going to be at the Pataki press conference and then room right over to that public schools chancellor for a 30-second interview.
Yeah, Matthew, I know that.
And then after work, which is nothing new to me.
He's not telling you, Dave, because Andy doesn't know that it's Dave's responsibility now. I don't think he knows that James handed that down to Dave. So he's all trying to suck up it and kiss ass to James.
I'm going to be working on that taxi commission piece.
Dave, I gotta go. I'll see you.
Okay, see you, Mr. James.
Busy, busy, busy. Matthew the workaholic. That's what they're starting to call me. I better slow it down or my heart might burst.
See, Phil in the booth, Andy walking around, talking about what he's doing, not actually doing what he says he's going to be doing. It would just be so easy to just hand these out. I would give Andy the shaft. I would give him a 4th year. You know what? Take the hint. Go to another publication. See ya.
Matthew, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to look busy in front of Mr. James.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what to say that. Like, Dave, come on. If you can't just see shaft all written all over him, then
I'm worried that he notices that I come in late and I'm always leaving early.
You do?
Yeah, don't tell Mr. James, please.
ooh, yes. You know, these previous episodes, I've been pretty side-eye with Mr. Dave, news director. But this is a smart move. This is a smart move to make them think that James is still in control of the whole bonus thing. So that way they spill the tea. And so making the decision easier for Dave on which employee to give which bonus. I see you, Dave. I see where you're coming from.
I gotta avoid that shaft. Matthew's desk. David.
Oh. Hello. Hi, Bill. What?
Bill. He said Bill. I'll put on the caps. The caption caps. The captions. I'll put on the captions. He said Bill.
All right, Bill. I'll take care of it. Bill, I'll take care of it.
Take care of what? Oh, his dad. Oh.
Would you mind not?
Someone's straight up using it like a cafeteria table. Just lounging out. Look at Andy Dick in the back. He can't even believe it either. Mouth gaping open.
Eating that there.
Spaghetti on a paper plate? This guy's an idiot. You don't want him writing stories, going on air for you with this stupidity. Get him out of here. He's the Shaft. He's the Shaft. And Dave, if you can't see that, you're getting the Shaft as well.
Matthew's desk.
Tell him I'm not here, Matthew.
He stepped out for a minute. Can I take some kind of message or
I gotta hand it to Andy. He has probably been one of the funnier ones in the show. They each have their moments. Besides the females, I don't want to come off as that way, like females can be funny, but just in the show, the females have just annoyed me, I guess. And the guys are coming off funny. You know what? That's probably going to be like cancel language or something. He's funny too. He's funny. He has his funny moments.
Say, Joe, who's the black private dick that's a sex machine for all the chicks?
Bill, I think that would be Shaft.
Who's the cat that won't cop out when there's danger all about?
Again, Bill, we're talking about Shaft.
Damn right.
You know, they say that cat Shaft is one bad mother.
Shut up, you guys.
What's going on?
We're just talking about Shaft.
I can dig it.
I can dig it.
You guys are so mean.
Sir, I really wanted to talk to you about these bonuses.
Oh, you want to give Matthew the Shaft? I like the way you think, Dave.
Well, sir, I don't want to give the Shaft to anybody.
But you got to. That's a great motivator. I mean, it's all about motivation, Dave.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Hey, I didn't think motivation
He's all using the Shaft as motivation, and I'm using it as like a hint to skedaddle.
was important either. Until I got involved with some motivational seminars, and it really changed my life.
Really? That surprises me. I didn't think you were the sort of person that would attend one of those.
Oh, I don't. I put them together. Pack a few hundred suckers into a motel ballroom, hiring out a work actor to paraphrase the opening scene from Patton, charge him $500 a pop, and boom, Bob, you're on.
Okay, well, sir, this is what I'd really like to do. I'd like to drop the big bonus.
Now, before we get into whatever crazy idea that week old Dave has, I do say that I love seeing the James character get to be like this tough, I don't care, laid back kind of attitude. Because the only place that I know this guy from, the James character actor, is from Office Space. And oh my, I felt so bad for him that whole movie. I couldn't finish it because I just felt so bad for his character. And I was like, that poor guy. So to see that he started off being like kind of a, I don't want to say badass, but nonchalant and got to actually control things and be like the head boss. It's nice to see. It kind of warms my heart up a little bit.
Forget about the Shaft and just give everybody an equal bonus.
Well, now how you going to motivate people?
Okay. I like that idea.
Buzz, time's up.
Oh, come on.
Buzz, time's up again.
Sure, I would really
She's right outside the door, but she's not looking this time. I think that's a great idea. I don't think anyone really needs to be motivated. Or if they do need to be motivated, use the money as motivation. Make that $3,000, split it up into the $400 group, make that pot bigger, make their bonuses bigger for each individual. Well, yeah. And motivation right there, baby. You pay me good dollar, I stay long time. This isn't supposed to be race.
Buzz, buzz. That was the final buzzer, Dave. This game is over, son.
Oh, that's how he gets his attention.
Has been rejuvenated by higher newsstand sales.
So they don't listen to the radio? while they're at work, like in that lobby area where the desk. I know in my station, we have like radios kind of dispersed across the station. Like, for example, in my boss's office, he has a little radio that's like low, but still listening to our radio. And then there's a radio in the bathroom. And then there's like one in the main area. So, like, when you walk into the station, you hear it. My station is like literally the only station I've been in. And so I just assumed that they were all ran like that. Like, you know, you listen to what you do. I don't know. I just found that whole situation odd. Like, we couldn't hear him talking until he stepped into the booth. I think I just ruined this whole thing. Of course not. It's a TV show. They're not going to have something running in the background while they're trying to give dialogue. Duh.
And increases in ad revenue. WNYX News Time, 11:46.
Dave, I just wanted to talk
Bill,
to you
would you
about...
just relax?
Still on air. Did you notice that? On air sign didn't go off. Oh, you can't even see it, mother. I fixed it so you can see it. So he just hung up his headphones or took them off. And now he's talking to Dave, but the on air sign is still lit up. You might have a hot mic. But then I do hear something like playing. So they may be off air. But usually when you go off air, a light goes off. So that way people also know that you're off air. So you can go in and talk to him, or, you know, you don't have to be so quiet.
Relax.
It's that guy.
Who's that
with the
hippie?
beard. He's been circling my desk all morning, just waiting for me to turn my back.
Well, look, there, he's walked away.
He knew I was watching.
Well, is this what you wanted to talk to me about?
No, I just wanted you to tell Jimmy that 3,000 wasn't going to be enough for me this year.
Knew it. Knew he was getting 3,000. So that means he must always get it. Well, as the previous examples that I mentioned earlier, I can see why. I would give him the 3,000 too. I mean, I haven't met or seen anyone in the office putting in the work that Phil has. Give him the $3,000. But I do like Dave's idea still, so we'll see what he says to him.
Pardon me?
The big bonus? The one Jimmy gives me almost every year for my consistent level of excellence? I mean, that's right. Go ahead. Set it down.
Ooh, did you just see the on-air sign? It was off. It was off.
Oh, okay. Perhaps another time. You're very sly, but so am I.
Bill, I've got work to do.
See? It's not on. He had a hot mic for a second. Oh, man. You know, I know in like the previous episodes, I've been telling some like personal stories, and I know you're probably not here for that. You're probably here just for News Radio. So I'm sorry if you're not here for the personal stories. Please let me know, and I'll 86 them and like get them out of here and never say anything about myself ever again. Which is fine. I don't need to. We're here for News Radio. That's what we should be talking about. But it's kind of like related. Like I just mentioned he had a hot mic. Like right now, my mic is hot because I'm using it and you can hear me. It's probably too loud or too quiet. I don't know. Let me know about that as well. I'm still working on everything. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. I really would. But one time, my boss and we just got done with our morning show that we do in the mornings. And I forgot to turn off our mics. And we started talking about, we have like a music festival here every year. And we have like a big headliner guy. or girl. It depends on whoever they get. And then we have like a set of people that come every year. And then we have like a special guest sometimes. So it was last year. Yeah, last September. My boss was mentioning, we were on air and he was talking about the music festival. And he's like, you will definitely want to, come to the theater for the show because we have a special guest. And he's like, you're going to have to come to find out who it is. Genius, I asked him, because I didn't know. And he's on the board of people who get people to come. And so I was like, do you know who the special guest is? And he's like, yeah. And he said some name. I don't know who it was, but he's not from my town, but he's like local. I think like a town that's like 20 minutes south from me. But so he grew up around here and he was coming back to perform. Like he's not huge, but he did make a name for himself, especially around our area. And I think he's more like Mexican genre-ish. I'm not sure. But we were talking about it and our mics were hot. And the issue with that is the reason why it was a secret. There was a reason why it was a secret. It was a reason why he wasn't announcing who the person was, because this person had an incident. Oh, this is getting so deep. This person had an incident with a priest. I think it was a Catholic. He was a pretty high priest. And basically, the singer, the guy coming, told on the priest of what the priest was doing, and he got backlash. People started getting mad at the singer for coming out with what the priest did. So they were mad at the victim, not the abuser. Crazy. And so we were talking about that. He said, so my boss was telling me who it was, and he was telling me these things, but not as vaguely as I just put him. He was getting into detail of what happened, and both our mics were still on, mind you, this whole time. He got done telling me everything that was going on, what was happening, and the reason why they had to keep it a secret was because people were pissed off at the singer, and he was afraid that if he announced it, the wrong people would come and things would happen that he didn't want to happen at this theater. So that's why it was a secret. That's why you had to come and see. So it was like a surprise and no one was really prepared for it. So all that was said while our mics were hot. And after he told the story, I had, I was just sitting there listening, flabbergasted by it all, getting upset inside. Like, how dare these people get mad at a victim for coming out and speaking the truth about what happened to him when he was a kid. It made me, it's not about this, okay? It's not about that story. It just makes me mad. It just made me mad that I even brought it back up. Like I'm getting riled up. So that's besides the point. But he was telling me the story. I was sitting there like, wow. And all of a sudden he got done telling it and I look up at our sign, on our on-air sign, and it was lit up. And I looked down at the board too, where I click off their mics, and both of them were lit up green, meaning they were on. And so I just looked and I went up and I clicked them both off. And my boss, oh goodness, he was flabbergasted himself. He's like, were we just on air? And I was just like, I fucked up. Oh man, I think about that was like probably the biggest fucked up I ever did. But thankfully, we have like what we call a satellite, where it's, I don't know how to explain it, but basically there's when I go off air, I can put it to live, where it's like a commercial based thing with program songs in. So no one physically has to be at the station all the time. It's like set up that way. So basically that was running in the background while we were on. So I honestly doubt, I am hoping that no one heard our conversation, because it would break my heart. And I just felt really bad for my boss too. He went out and spilled details, and to find out that it was all while our mics were hot. Man. But but we were sitting far back. Like, my boss backed his chair up from his mic, and I didn't say anything. Like, I was kind of like about as close as I am right now to the mic then, but I didn't say anything. If anything, I would say like, "Wow, are you serious?" But like, not too loud. And so, but my boss was way back. He was way back from his mic. So I'm hoping, but that was like almost a year ago. It was last September. So a couple, 5 months or whatever. I don't know. I think about that. Obviously, I still think about that. I'm talking about it right now. But that's like the biggest mess up, biggest mistake in my whole radio career. And I made a lot. But that's the biggest one. And I feel so bad about it. I'm hoping my boss has forgotten about it. I think it's one of those things that, when you go to bed at night and you think about things, that's what I think about. And I think about, I'm like, did anybody hear that conversation? Anyways, what the hell are we doing? Way off track. Forward focus.
Listen, just tell Jimmy. Big bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wants more money. It is like a cafeteria table. Leaving their lunch.
Whose food is this?
This desk is not a steam table. Whose food is this?
Bill McNeil? Oh, right.
It's actually for him this time.
What are you doing, Dave?
I'm still trying to figure out these bonuses. Look, Beth, you haven't told anyone I'm deciding these, right?
Your secret is safe with me. Why don't you just give me the big bonus, Dave?
There's no way that she just asked for that. The creep of the office? Asking for the big bonus? Get out of here, man. Look at you now. Well, it's probably after hours, but you're laying down on the couch reading a magazine? I don't know, dude. I can't believe she just asked that question or a statement. I don't know. She didn't really. Well, no, she asked.
I'll get you a cup of coffee.
And that's all she does. That's all she does is get coffees, chew black bubble gum, and creep around pillars. You gonna give $3,000 to that? Here's the idea: give her the $3,000, kick her out of the office, and she can use that money to, live off until she finds another job.
Okay, you've got a deal.
You called my bluff, Dave.
What? A cup of coffee worth $3,000? Ooh, sign me up. New employee of NewsRadio. Your girl average. So dumb.
Well, why don't you at least help me try to narrow this down, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, actually
Now,
do some work.
I assume you are giving Lisa the big bonus, right? I mean, in addition to the one you give her on a semi-nightly basis.
Boom! That was probably too loud. I'm sorry. She knows. She knows. I knew she was going to be the first one. Her little nosy, creeping ass. Nosy. She knows everything. Episode 5. Found out about the relationship. Get your shit together.
No, I am not. I mean, just because Lisa and I are dating, that doesn't mean I'm going to give her the big bonus.
Did he just spill the beans, or does she actually know? He just spilled the beans.
Ooh, you do know that Lisa is absolutely certain she's getting the big bonus, don't you, Dave?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. No, that can't be the why she got in relation to him in the first place. Thinking way too deeply about that.
Okay, Beth, would you get Lisa for me?
Sure, Lisa, Dave wants you. But you're not going to give her the shaft, are you, Dave? I mean, in addition to the one you give her on a semi-nightly basis.
God's sakes, Beth, what, were you raised by truckers?
Hi.
Hi. Lisa, you know how we always say that our relationship should be based on...
I'm going to let it run for a while because I did just have like a long random ass story. So we're going to let them just talk. I hope you don't mind.
Total truth and honesty?
Oh, no, you're not cheating on me already, are you?
No, there's something I have to tell you.
Sorry.
Yeah. Freaking weird you went there
Mr.
first.
James isn't giving out the bonuses this year.
Huh?
I am.
Great.
Oh, great, 'cause I just don't want this to cause any problems for us, relationship-wise.
Oh, no, I don't see why it should.
Oh.
Doesn't matter who gives me the big bonus, Dave.
She
Why
was
is I get it?
expecting it.
I am getting the big bonus. Right, Dave?
Entitled brat. Because she's dating the boss, the news director, she gets the big bonus automatically. She would definitely be getting just a mediocre 400 because I just seen her do nothing but mediocrity work. But I'm not a news director. I'm not Dave.
Lisa, considering the fact that we are dating, we do have to be aware of how it would look.
Dave, nobody knows we're dating.
Oh, Beth.
Does, and he's just about to say that as well. And you know what? I don't trust Beth at all. She got a big mouth, and she's gonna spill the beans to the whole office. Mark my words. It's gonna happen. I know her type.
Beth knows.
Well, Beth can be dealt with.
Great, so what?
What the hell does that mean? We committing murder now? The office doesn't even have real sprinklers in it. That was from the smoking episode. That episode was off the rails. Well, yeah. Finding out that the sprinklers aren't even real. In the 90s, before the smoke-free ordinance or whatever came into effect, people were smoking inside. You gotta be kidding me.
Eventually, we'll have to whack the entire staff.
See, they're just gonna. Ooh, what kind of show is this?
Look, Dave, I deserve the big bonus, and you know it.
Yes,
You do the
but
math.
Lisa, come on.
Do the math. Look at the facts. Look at the numbers. Who's doing better here? It's not that hard, Dave. Get a new girlfriend anyways. I don't know. I don't know her that well. It's only the 5th episode of season 1. I don't know if she's even a good girlfriend or not, but I just haven't liked her from the get-go.
Come on, don't do this. Come on, let's talk about this.
Hey, Dave, I was just out there doing my job, and I just thought of something really funny you should pass along to Mr. James.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Well, somewhere on this floor, there's a switch that controls all the power to the station.
Yeah, what's so funny about that?
I don't know. Just makes...
If you have power of the electric grid or any kind of source of electricity, you have power of all. Knowing where the master switch is a big one. Joe can single-handedly rule that station. He knows where it is. He can turn it off and on as he pleases.
Makes me giggle. You know what's even funnier?
What's that?
I'm the only one who knows where it is.
Hey, Joe, I'm new to these parts, but where I come from, we'd call that a threat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's threatening. Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't think it was a threat, but there was a cute little giggle behind it, so it just made me so naive, maybe.
That's what we call it here too, Dave. John Shaft.
All right, Matthew, what message would you like me to pass along to Mr. James? So wait a minute, let me guess. What, you need an operation or what?
No. I don't need you to tell Mr. James anything for me because I'm gonna do it myself.
Matthew, you really don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to his offices downtown.
Matthew, you really don't want to do that.
I'm gonna march right up to him and I'm gonna tell him to his face that if he gives me the shaft one more year, there is gonna be trouble.
Yeah, what kind of trouble, Matthew?
Big trouble. Okay, I don't get mad very often, but when I do, it does mean trouble.
I don't think Mr. James is the sort of man that tolerates, this kind of violent outbursts.
David, I'm at my breaking point, okay? I am now officially on a rampage.
Flip a table. Throw a cushion.
All right, that's it.
What? No, I'm sorry.
It's just a cushion.
Would you please call the staff to the conference?
Is she creeping? Or is that where her desk is? I know her desk is like right by the door. But it's like as soon as he opens the door, her head is like right there. She's snooping. Call her Miss Snoopy Snoop. Snoop Dogg. Don't call her that because that's too cool for her. She's way too cool for her.
Conference table for a meeting.
Stop.
Her doors, her legs are on not the door hinge, but basically where the door opens up at. She could probably hear every word that goes on inside that office. She knows things before things even happen.
After the conference table for a meeting.
Tell them it's about the bonuses.
It's about the bonuses.
No, but history has a way of repeating itself.
What is it going to repeat?
Okay. Let's settle down, please. Settle down, please. Lisa, would you like to have a seat?
No, Dave, I would.
Okay. Look, I think we need to talk about this whole bonus situation, all right?
Dave, before you continue, I just want to say that I am 100% behind whatever decisions Mr. James makes.
Look at his suit. I like it. Okay, no, we have like 3 more minutes. Let's get through it.
Regarding the bonus.
Well, calm down, Bill. Mr. James isn't even in the building.
Oh. Then why are we pretending to have a meeting?
Well, because, Bill, Mr. James isn't giving out the bonuses this year. I am.
Dave, before you continue, I just want to say that I'm 100% behind whatever decisions you make.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Thank you very much.
David, please don't give me the shaft.
Matthew, I don't want to give anyone the shaft, all right?
Give that guy
I
right
have
there.
a solution. Now, we can't...
Give the guy with the freaking spaghetti on paper plate the shaft and then a boot out the door. You don't need that kind of negativity in your office. We're running on facts and news here. If you can't figure out that you don't put spaghetti on a paper plate, then get him out of here.
I can't tell Mr. James about this, but I propose that we just pool all of the bonus money and divide it equally amongst us.
So everyone gets an equal bonus.
And no one gets the shaft.
No one gets the shaft.
Okay, I think this idea is a winner.
Yeah. Andy's on board.
This idea is both fair and democratic.
Yes, it is.
And I want no part of it.
It reeks of
Communist.
It penalizes the person who most deserves the bonus. And speaking as that person, I cannot support it.
Of course.
Okay, Bill, but what if you don't get the big bonus?
I'll take my chances.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Why does Joe and Kathy Griffin think that they're going even in the running for $3 grand?
Well, okay, thank you all for your honesty, not to mention your sickening greed. Oh,
True.
Catherine, I think you might want to join us for this.
What's going on?
Well, I'm deciding the bonuses.
Oh, do you really need me for this, Dave?
Well, Catherine, this is your last chance to put your 2 cents in.
Well, I guess I don't.
I know I mentioned earlier that I haven't really liked any of the females in the show so far. I really do like her, though. I like her voice. And depending on what she's about to say, I don't know. I just like her. She's like my favorite female.
Really have any opinion on this. Sorry.
Congratulations, Catherine. You're getting the big bonus.
Boom!
Oh, come on! I'll settle for 3, Catherine.
Yeah, too late, Bill.
That's a waste of the big bonus. She doesn't even care.
Oh, well, that's kind of the point.
The big bonus?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
She doesn't even know.
Who gets the shaft?
I'll be taking the shaft just to make you all feel guilty.
Good.
God bless you, David.
All right, now.
Aww. Andy doesn't get the shaft this year. He actually gets $400 extra dollars. Boy, go get you a new hairdo. Come on, get you a new little sweater vest. Oh, that's great. Good for you, Andy.
The rest of you, the standard $400.
Of course she's mad. Entitlement much? I'm dating the news director. I'm getting $3,000 this year for my bonus. Gold digger. I bet she's a gold digger. Called it.
Bonus. Thank you all for your cooperation.
So what's the big bonus, you guys?
You can drop it, Kathy. He's gone.
Sorry, gang. I guess you just gotta know how to play the game, honey.
Ooh. Yes. Yes, mama.
About the bonuses. I want you to give Joe an extra 300.
Well, consider it done.
And while you're at it, I want you to give Lisa the big bonus.
I've already given it to Catherine.
Well, give another one to Lisa. I want you to give Beth another 150 or so.
Look, sir, are there any of my bonus decisions that you do agree with?
What did you give yourself again?
Shaft.
Good work. I gotta go.
Dave, I think you and I need to have a serious talk.
Bill, this really isn't a good time. Trust me.
I asked you to do something about the clutter on my desk, and yet you refuse.
Bingo, bingo. Bada boom, bada bang.
Is that better, Bill?
Maybe we should talk about this another time.
Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah.
There you go, Dave. Getting some backbones. Come on. Getting some vertebrates in your backbone. Come on, man.
Wow.
Had to see it for himself. Okay, well, that is it. So, bye.